Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. Today we have another run coming from GUPPYS, and this one's called Good Santa. So the idea is that we have the Devil Room always spawns, and Krampus is always in the Devil Room. We have the Blood Bag to make it a little easier at the start, and the conditions are just that we can't go to the shop. The shop is closed for the holidays, and I tried to do this another time, but it didn't work. So we're going to just hope it works this time. The Krampus cheat is relatively inconsistent as far as I can tell. So, you know, hopefully we're going to do this. And the idea behind the run is obviously that we're going to be building a run around Krampus, or devil items from Krampus. Still, we can take stuff from item rooms. Sure, little Steve. Or at least it doesn't say we can't, so I'm going to. There's health laying around, so I may as well go into the curse room. For no good reason, as it turns out, but I didn't know that. So let's fight the boss and hope that the Krampus cheat works, because, I mean, I really want it to. If not, we'll just be getting lots of deals with the devil, and that'll be okay. Because I'm not going to end this run. I'm just going to go through with it, even if it doesn't work this time. Oh, wow, I got hit by Pin. I really didn't think that he would get all the way into the corner, though, where I was. Unfortunately, I was mistaken. Little Steve, of course, is a familiar that shoots homing tears along with us. So, we got a health up. Sure, we got a soul heart. And we got Krampus. Alright, so for now, everything is going well. Of course, the first Krampus fight will give us a lump of coal. What I don't recall is if subsequent Krampus fights will start us off with a lump of coal, or if they will just give us a devil item since we already have the lump of coal. Regardless, I was going to take the lump of coal on the first fight, simply because it gets it out of the way. I don't need to do any re-rolling, especially if the subsequent fights don't give me the lump of coal. But otherwise, after now, I will be saving my D6 for the Devil Room. And it looks like we've got a working run this time. Curse of the Lost increases the size of the floor by 4 rooms. I'm so okay with that. It's a small floor anyway. And, I mean, this is a clever run. I feel like I've had it suggested, or, like, it seems familiar for some reason or other. But it's not so limiting as to be painful or anything, and, you know, all is well. I'm going to assume that it's going to keep working, but, again, I am just going to keep going with the run regardless of what happens. I might take a deal with the devil or whatever. If it's not working, who knows? Wow, getting some good luck. Tons of health right now. And, by the way, I'm recording this like super duper early, so the video of yesterday is barely even out on YouTube yet. I just wanted to get this out of the way so I have a chance to stream, which would be last night, not tonight. Oh, don't let me forget the Eternal Heart. Okay, guys? Thanks. Counting on you. So, we're still looking for the item room. We don't have any keys, though, so unless we get one here, the item room is still useless. By the way, the lump of coal is an item that makes our tears grow larger and more damaging for the based on how far they've traveled. So, it's basically a damage up, unconditionally, just it's a stronger damage up if you use your range to your advantage. So, it's not a bad item. If we ended up with Technology 2, or Brimstone, it would just be a damage multiplier, multiplying our damage by 3, which is quite nice. So that's good. For those of you who are like, oh, I wonder if it does Brimstone based on how far along the beam they are. No, it's just a flat multiplier. I'm not going to reroll the item room, I don't think. Much as I'd like to. I'm going to wait until after I fought the boss and see if I want to reroll from the Krampus fight. Don't forget the Eternal Heart, guys. I'm still counting on you. And, like, just because I remember it at this moment doesn't mean I will remember it when it's time to remember it. Though I have kept it in my memory so far. And you might have noticed that the Always Devil Room cheat worked on the first floor when you're not actually able to get a deal with the devil, unless you use the Joker card or get a teleport there. Just fun stuff that works. So yeah, there's that. And there is still a chance of us getting angel rooms unfortunately, during this run. Since we already have Little Steve, and this is the Steven fight, we will get Steven, which is a damage up. So that's pretty good. I'm excited for that. And again, the further away we can stay, the more damage we will end up dealing. And that is also good. So we'll just keep ourselves at a distance. Oh, that was terrible damage. But again, since we have always Devil Room, our damage isn't... The damage we take doesn't affect our chances of getting to deal with the devil. We're going to get it regardless. Ah, it is an Angel Room. Gaw said he tested it and he was able to take Angel Room items and still get the deal with the devil for Krampus later, so I'm just going to take it, mostly because I want to reroll the item room, and it was more likely that I reroll the item room to something I want than that I reroll the Angel Room item to something I want. So Guardian Angel will rotate around us, blocking enemy tiers, damaging any enemy it comes into contact with, and it will also increase the speed with which everything rotates around us. So orbitals have been increased in effectiveness. We've got a reroll for here. Hopefully the next floor will be a devil room. Dead bird, sure, whatever. Dead bird is whenever we get hit, dead bird spawns. It's a familiar that'll hunt stuff down and do stuff for us. Hopefully we're going to keep getting deals with the devil, as opposed to angel rooms. I don't know why that one happens, because like I've noticed that fighting Krampus and taking his item doesn't seem to count as taking a deal with the devil item. It counts as passing one up, which is why we can still get an angel room, especially immediately after. So it's kind of silly in my opinion, but either it's intentional, totally unknown to everyone but me pretty much, or, you know, something else. I don't know if we'll see it in Rebirth. Hopefully not, honestly. I mean, sometimes I like it, but it just doesn't seem right from a gameplay perspective, considering all of the factors this game is normally taking into everything it allows you to or doesn't allow you to do. That's just my thought. I don't need to use a bomb to get that bomb. It's an even trade, so it's pointless. Alright, we're gonna do fine. Yep, we made it. Let's get that double fly out of the way. I forgot their proper names. Alright, we have a key to go to the item room, fortunately. It's always welcome. Alright, that opened up the secret room. Sure, why not? I won't take Epic Fetus if I get it, because it's just no fun for anyone involved. My little unicorn, that's going to be a reroll for us. Gotta make sure to touch it though. I was hoping for Spider Bite. Honestly, slowing tears would be great. We need to go deeper allows us to open up a path to the next floor. Just pops a trapdoor on the floor in front of it. So it can be useful, but I have no need of it. So, we found our boss. It doesn't matter if I were to get in there without a reroll, because with the Devil Room Always Spawns cheat, you actually can leave and come back as many times as you want and the room will still be there every time. Cain's Eye is when you go to a new floor, there's a 25% chance that you get a compass effect for the floor. We're fighting Peep, which will be annoying, but we're doing fair damage. First eye popped off. Yeah, it looks like we're doing well. Oh, terrible damage to take. Oh, almost walked into the eye. But, again, our damage output is pretty good, as it turns out. And now Peep will be deceased, indeed. Yet another Angel Room, unfortunately. Because, I mean, I really do like the general dynamic intended for the run. Full health, sure. Temperance spawns a blood bank. Let's see what we've got in here, though. Bible. Gonna touch it, re-roll it. If we get Sacred Heart, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna take Scapular as opposed to maximizing my efficacy with the Angel Room. We got Polaroid there, but I'm gonna keep Cain's Eye, even though it's pretty much never worked for me even once. Yeah, whatever. These things happen. But we'll get the Polaroid for sure after the mom fight anyway, so it's all good. Apparently that's a glitch, but it's stupid not to have. So I'm glad that it's still there. Should use... Okay, Yum Heart, whatever. Could have been Book of Revelations or something. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like we won't get a recharge for our D6 again, unfortunately. Ah, but there's a challenge room and we have but one key. Is it worth it, honestly? Because do I care about re-rolling Dead Sea Scrolls? Not that much. I care more about accessing the next item room and getting more re-rolls on it. Makes more sense to me. So hopefully we start getting deals with the devil again. Boss challenge room, sure. Oh, hey look, Kane's Eye worked. We've got the compass effect for the floor. So the idea, of course, will be to maximize our efficiency with the D6 by going to the boss and item rooms immediately. Oh, that was terrible. But Trites are the worst kind of people. Got another key, that's really nice. Come on, pick up the bombs. There we go. And we found our item room. We've got a reroll. Oh, I totally forgot the Eternal Heart before. I do want this item, so it's good I don't need to reroll. Ah, see, I told you guys I wouldn't remember when it was time to remember. But this is damage up and health up, as well as speed down, but I don't really care about that. You see our tears have turned red. We're fighting the Fallen. The Fallen will give us a deal with the devil item once we kill him. So this is pretty much the Krampus fight as well, except Krampus doesn't do the chase. Yeah. If we get Krampus again, which I really hope we do, we will get a second deal with the devil item based on being able to reroll. Of course, I won't reroll this until I know if I'm rerolling in the devil or angel room, even though I can go back and reroll in there. Oh god, that was close. I'll take the nail in to use it and make things quicker. And okay, the cheat's working. Nail increases our damage, allows us to do contact damage to enemies, and also allows us to eat rocks. It also gives us a soul heart. Nail's a pretty good item. It recharges in 6 rooms though, and I mean, everyone likes the item. It's good, don't get me wrong about that. It just could be better. But if it were any different, it would probably be overpowered. Like it used to, when the game came out, it gave you 2 soul hearts. So you had pretty much infinite health kind of things. So he does give us the lump of coal again. Bombs are key. I'm okay with that, honestly. So I'm going to reroll the lump of coal, of course. And get Book of Belial. That would double our damage for a room, recharge in 3 rooms. Not bad. I'm going to keep trying to maximize rerolls, though. In order to, first off, I'll see if this is the secret room using my last bomb. It's not. Oh, why would I even care if it were the secret room? Because I only had 1 bomb. I couldn't get into the boss challenge room. So it was pointless. Silly me. I've just woken up, though. So it's all good, mostly. I'm going to get a recharge for the D6. Hopefully we'll be able to reroll both of those items successfully. Because if not, I'll be a little bit sad. Because finally the run is working as it's supposed to. And don't get me wrong, the Book of Belial is very good. I just would rather keep the D6. Even though I'm not sure if it was actually part of the run, but I'm doing it anyway. Tons of backtracking, even though I'm a little bit slower now. Oh well. It doesn't actually matter which one I focus on re-rolling, but I'm gonna do the one in the devil room anyway. This time I cannot forget the Eternal Heart. I mean, I can. If I go into the boss room and then I like re-roll and Guppy's tail. Interesting predicament. So now I'm gonna focus on re-rolling the nail. Because if we get another Guppy item, yeah. Then I want to take Guppy's tail. And that'll allow us to be awesome. Mostly it's a chance to become Guppy later, which would be good. Becoming Guppy is always good. Honestly, I can't think of it being not good. I mean, it didn't win for us yesterday, but those were some interesting circumstances that we ended up with. Thank you, dead bird. You're very useful. We may as well go into the curse room. Not the shop, though. I like curse rooms. I was hoping for a Guppy item, But anyway, it looks like we'll get a recharge for the D6 unless we're unfortunate enough to have an empty room there, which could happen. Doesn't look like the secret room would be next to the... Oh, it is an empty room. So, we're going to take a chance here. And we're going to pop open the shop. If the shop contains greed, it's a coin flip. Then we get a recharge. Alright. Next level play right here. Okay, so kamikaze flies, I got 3 from that chest in the curse room. They do twice my damage. I don't know if they gain damage based on range, though. And I don't know if... Like, I don't know how they're calculated when we have conditional damage ups, basically. So now we've got more money. We've got another recharge for our D6. Our last recharge for our D6. And we're going to reroll the nail. Because, of course, I'd much rather have the D6 than the nail. And hopefully we're going to get a guppy item. And then I will take that. I'll take Guppy's tail. And everything will go well, is the idea. I'll take the Eternal Heart now. Technology. Let's go for it. Technology's fun. I will just take Guppy's tail, though. Guppy's tail, we are indeed sort of cursed. It increases the chance that we get a chest or golden chest drop by 33% and decreases the chance we get any other drop by 33% to even out. It's nice to have lots of damage on technology because, again, remember, Lump of Coal becomes a flat damage up of ×3 when we have Technology Brimstone or Technology 2. Very, very good. And I just don't get Technology too often, so this is going to be fun. We're going to get a reroll for the item room perfectly. Mr. Maws kind of are tough. They're a very consistent source of damage that you take. Didn't even notice the body walking around there. So let's see what we got in here. The bean, no thanks. D20, also no thanks. Though the D20 could be a huge kind of thing to get lots of Devil Room items at once. If we got into Krampus and he dropped something or we caused something to drop there, like we used Temperance in there to get a bunch of coins dropped, and then re-rolled all of them and they all became chests, then we'd have something amazing going on, because we could get tons of items and re-roll them all to deal with the devil items. That would be a good exploit. Probably the kind of thing you'd see on like the big streamers, like Look at My Chicken and Cobalt Streak and them. Kind of thing they'd probably do. And people have asked me to do like exploitative runs. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I'm just not good at recognizing the situations, except this one apparently. And I don't seem to get into them very often. We're like, oh yeah, first floor and I'm already at max health, tons of damage. Like, I don't know how they do that. So let's fight this boss, Monster of 2. Should be easy, because we got the Pro Strat going immediately. Everything works out in our favor. At least we didn't forget the other Eternal Heart. We've already forgotten one. Yep, we are handling this just fine. It's funny, all the knockback comes from Little Steven, or Little Steve. I always forget if there's an N. I think it's just Little Steve. But he's doing a fair amount of knockback, in all honesty. Alright, we get meat for health up and damage up slightly, as well as shot speed up, which doesn't matter. Let's see what we get in here. Sacred Heart. Well, I'll take the relic. The relic is every 4 rooms. After every 4 rooms, we get a soul heart drop. So that's good. I have to open this to pass. Rusted key. I'll take the rusted key, even though I'll take the other thing as we come down. Oh, did Kane's Eye work again? It totally did. Rusted key is an increased chance of key drops. So, I don't know how much, so it probably doesn't even out Guppy's tail, but it's a thing. It exists. Telepathy for Dummies, literally useless, because I can't have homing tears. It wouldn't do anything. I'm not going to build up rerolls for it, because I don't care that much, and I feel like the run's more based around the Devil and Angel rooms that we are or are not getting. So, there we go. We'll continue on to victory. most likely. Well, I wouldn't say that at all. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the rusted key. Because I don't care that much about Kane's Eye for the compass effect that isn't even guaranteed at all. And the chance at more keys while we have Guppy's tail is always nice, in my opinion. Excellent spawn right next to the item room. That's pretty uncommon. I don't want chocolate milk, though. So I won't take it. We'll build a reroll. We'll have a good time. Although, unfortunately, this is the depths 2. We won't be able to reroll. We won't be able to get the deal with the devil unless we can teleport out of the boss room. If there's a way for me to teleport out of the boss room, I will make sure to save it until, you know, the boss room. Tears down, that sucks a lot. At least we're doing good damage. But anyway, if I can teleport out of the boss room, I will do so. But I can't really guarantee anything. We're due for a soul heart, I think. Guess not. Maybe next room. Gonna get another reroll, though. I wonder if Lump of Coal stacks. I think I already wondered that out loud. But, you know, it'd be funny if we got our damage multiplied by 3 again. Because I feel like Lump of Coal is way more effective when you have Technology, Brimstone Technology 2, where it's a multiplier rather than consistent damage up based on range, because, you know, it's consistent damage up everywhere. Crack the sky, no thanks. Again, if I get a way to teleport, I will save it for the boss room so that I can take that deal with the devil by leaving and coming back. I would love to. I just can't right now. Oh, that was terrible, terrible damage. Come on, just die. Alright, one more. Perfect. Hopefully, I mean, I don't like backtracking for building all these rerolls, but I will do it. Don't think I won't. Sometimes the babies just like don't shoot at you and it's completely inexplicable. Like even though they're in range. There's our soul heart. Here's our recharge. Knights are real easy with piercing tears of any kind. And I still took damage in the easiest night room possible because it was completely open. I could get those things. I'm just not good at walking through them, spikes, not diagonally. But you can, and I made a PSA about it. Make sure you check it out, I guess. For those of you wondering, yes, one day PSAs will come back. Abel sucks. Not even going to take it. I'm going to go this way to build rerolls. Just because I want to be lazy. Alright, we've got an invisible head, I think. Yeah. So that was nice. I don't know if it's dead yet. It is. Well, that's good. And we'll get a reroll real soon. Again, I'm just saving backtracking time. At some point, I should stop rerolling the item room to plan to reroll the devil room. But I think that point is not now, but soon, possibly. Little Chad wouldn't be bad to take, honestly. He'd give us a half red heart after every 2 rooms completed. Get out of my face. Good. So, you know, he's not bad to have. Thanks for the soul heart. This is a big floor. Did we get Curse of the Lost? I don't know, man. But we're fighting lots of Mr. Maws, because again, this is the depths rather than Necropolis, and I didn't even say that, so it's not again, it's just this is the depths, not Necropolis. Meaning, enemies are easier and stuff. But we must have gotten Curse of the Lost, because this floor is huge. Although perhaps this is kind of average sized. I don't know. It seems big to me. I'm the pro here. It's funny because it's kind of true technically. If not ability-wise. Alright, what do we got in here now? With the last reroll I'm putting toward the... Yes, Halo Flies. That's excellent. Halo Flies gives us 2 more orbitals. They're flies. They damage fly-type enemies as well as blocking enemy tears. We now have a full orbital, and it can't be taken away from us. This is good. That'll allow us to block maximum tears, thanks to Guardian Angel. making everything rotate faster, so we're as optimal at blocking as we possibly can be. Goat Hoof would increase our speed. Don't really care. Because again, I feel like speed is the most useless or the least useful stat. In most situations, it's very inconsequential. The flat penny would be every time we picked up a coin, there'd be a 50% chance of a key dropping next to it. It's very good. It's one of the best trinkets in the game. I just don't care right now because I'm about to drop my trinket for the Polaroid, and there won't be that many coins anyway. So we already have a reroll built up. That's good. Whatever. Let's go in here. Alright, I kind of figured it would be greed. I just didn't know if greed / super greed was in the shop. Or the secret room. I always do that. Or if there were a mini boss room. There shouldn't be a mini boss room because I don't have full health. But I just don't know if... Well, I didn't know. Now I know. If greed was in the secret room. I'm just going to take the quarter simply because I don't want to not have a reroll. Quarter, of course, gives us 25 cents. Go figure. Still haven't gotten a teleport of any kind, unfortunately. Much as I would like to. Gonna pop this open because I don't know why. Well, thanks for the health. Don't want to use my keys. I want to save them for the chest now. And that's about that. This could be the boss direction, or it could not. I really don't care. I'm just kind of completing rooms. I don't mind so much when I'm doing things on the depths as opposed to Necropolis. The depths is way easier than Necropolis. Alright, that's not the way. Fine, whatever, man. It really sucks if I don't get a teleport here. Because this is the next to last time we'll get Krampus for now. And then we can get him again after the other floor. I could go to the arcade and attempt to win something, but I'm just not going to. I'm just going to fight this and hope for the best. If we had Cursed Skull, I could spawn this blood bank and then damage myself down to half of a red heart. And then we get teleported out. It'd be hilarious. But none of that is our situation. Actually, most of that is our situation, but the important part isn't Cursed Skull. Maybe we'll get the Magic 8 Ball, which I don't even want, but I would take it, just in case of teleport. Our damage is okay, honestly. Yeah. Claudie. Ah, this is going slowly. But it'll work out fine. Red Maw, not too difficult. Alright, almost dead here. We're almost going to win. Now we've won. Excellent. We get a range up, which is literally worthless. I should have rerolled it. What was I thinking? I was just like, well, maybe we'll teleport out. There's no way we can teleport out. And I don't think there's anything I can actually do. Ooh, so that sucks. And I could have rerolled it for a better item, unfortunately. Looks like we're getting Curse of the Labyrinth. We might not. Could just be freezing, which I mean, it is freezing, but like that could be all there is to it. Nope, Curse of the Labyrinth. Which means we don't get a deal with the devil that will be anything. Our deal with the devil will just be a pathway to Sheol. So we lost one of our chances at Krampus. Oh well, can't win them all. This just means there will be twice as many rooms. It's Utero, unfortunately, not the womb, so it'll be harder with Wrath of the Lamb enemies and stuff. But it means that there will be twice as many rooms, and there will be 2 boss rooms. So that's that. Fortunately, Gertie Jr. hasn't been able to damage us, and just barely avoided being able to damage us there. We could possibly be on the right path immediately. That would be really nice. Doesn't happen to me too often on XL floors. I will use a bomb for a key. There could have been a tinted rock there. There wasn't, but there could have been. I hate hearts. Even without their masks, they're annoying. Come on. You know you want to be dead. Good. Yeah, I'm going to pop this, because why not? Got our bomb back, so whatever. This could loop. Yeah, it does. You thought I was just wasting my time, but XL floors are funny. They do things that you wouldn't expect. My damage is relatively underwhelming. But that's the fun, I guess. Oh yeah, I only need to have 4 keys, so I will use them if I have more. This is going slowly, again, because of my now lowered tiers, as well as my not completely spectacular damage. It's pretty good. Fortunately, it's pretty good. It's just not good enough for a lot of things. It's good enough for most of the things we're going to encounter in rooms, but I definitely would like it to be a fair amount better. Pretty much just the mark would be good enough, probably. But there are lots of things that would make it amazing that I don't need to get into. You all know the answers to that already. Could or could not be going the right way. Who knows? I don't. Screw you, heart. Quit doing what you're doing. Oh man, I'm tired. I normally wouldn't have been awake by now. Who texted me? Ah, of course. Who else texts me? Very few people. This hollow spawns boom flies when its sections are destroyed, as we can tell. But it went okay, we didn't take damage. This could also loop. It doesn't. Oh, this room sucks. Quit spawning your pooters. Nope, not invited. Oh man, that was my fault. No! Whatever. That room sucked. Still sucking, actually. Okay, now that room is done sucking. We got our damage back. I think we only took 1 hit, so we got it back. Now we'll go find the boss room, hopefully. Hopefully. Who knows what to expect. Let's go down here, because whatever. Oh, it's the same room, and I just immediately walked into easy to avoid damage. Wow, I've taken 2 hits. This is going terribly. Incredibly terribly. We need the hollow to die. Wow, why don't I walk into Gertie Jr. while I'm attempting to make good movements for the hollow? My nose. Oh my god. Okay, the world is safe now. I'm happy to kill this kamikaze leech. Ooh, orbitals saved me. Orbitals can stop charging enemies, which is a really cool feature that not many people know about. So, this way seems good. Excellent it was. We'll get a soul heart for the completion of this room. Unfortunately, we'll likely lose more than 1 soul heart. And there it is. Yep, there it is. Now there are hearts around places. There's a half heart somewhere as well. Yeah, may as well pop this. Tammy's head. I'll reroll that. Game kid. Whatever, man. And there are more rerolls to be had if I desire them. Full heart. I don't care about getting pull rate invincibility. I just don't. Let's go fight this first boss. Who is it? It's Death, which is why I wasn't too worried about using my reroll there, because I figured we're just going to get a cube of meat here. Cube of meat is not rerollable, and of course it's another orbital that'll rotate around us, blocking enemy tiers, but it'll also damage any enemy it comes into contact with rather than just certain types. So our orbit has been technically upgraded, but in a very, very small way, so it's not too important. Now Death is in its other stage where the horse moves around on its own and Death moves around on its own. Perfect. Now we just gotta kill the horse, which can prove to be annoying on occasion. One day it'll die. Trust me. Oh, wow. There we go. Made it through that. Again, this Devil Room will not be a Krampus fight. It'll just be a pathway to Sheol. Oh, why don't I just not be able to hit these guys? There we go. It's nice that the laser travels in a straight line, as you would expect it to, because that allowed me to hit the other one a little bit. But this fight is going to go kind of poorly, I guess. I will still go into the deal with the devil just to make sure. Because maybe, just maybe, the cheat can override the way the game's supposed to work. Because, I mean, that's kind of what cheats do. Alright, that's our last bomb. Hopefully we'll get into repeated bomb firing state soon. Duke of Flies will be super easy. Yep, there we go. Chub isn't actually that hard of a boss when you have the laser because it damages all 3 sections at once. Meaning basically you've tripled your damage against him. So, yeah, it wasn't difficult. As we saw now, the heart is repeatedly firing bombs, which means it does not leave the screen, so we have a much easier time dealing with it. Stuff's going on. Stuff's going on. Alright, nothing is going on right now. Chargers, don't see them too often, but the heart is about to be destroyed. We get a half heart and a soul heart, so we'll get Polaroid invincibility if we get hit enough. Not a Krampus fight. So we go on to the cathedral. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've chosen wrong immediately. I'm glad the invincibility lasts longer here because I just took stupid damage. And I would have taken more if the invincibility timer weren't longer. Things I'm glad to have, invincibility timers. Still, our damage is kind of lacking. I knew that would happen. Things are going slowly, and that allows us to take more damage just because we can't do enough. That was very poor, unfortunately, but hard to avoid. I tried to stop because I was like, oh, he's totally one hit from death, and then he was. But my right eye is half closed because I'm trying to fall asleep at the same time as recording this. So, whatever. Yeah, I have enough keys for this. Oh, that sucks. 2 blood banks. I don't need that. I can't blow it up, though, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, I lost Polaroid invincibility there. Nothing I can do about it. Come on, come at me. You're gonna die. This room again. It's caused me problems in the past. The past being this very episode. Come on, there we go. Good. This is a possible pathway to the boss. In general, obviously not this particular direction, as it has been relatively long. So we could be going the right way. You never know. Here's hoping. Out of my face. Good. Sloth is a pretty easy fight in general. I don't think I took damage here, but we get a reroll over Bob's Rotten Head. Fun fact, Bob's Rotten Head does not work with infinite item power. Many people suggest runs with it, especially recently because I guess I haven't said that in a while. But yeah, infinite item power does not work with Bob's Rotten Head. It causes issues. It's unfortunate that death had to be the room before the boss, because that means that we have to fight an annoying room, especially with this layout having no bombs. So this fight will suck. Alright, the horse is gone. Yep, that was to be expected. Alright, you are dead. Good. Wow, that died really quickly. Let's see if we can win this. I really doubt it. Our damage is non-spectacular. It's going to be our orbitals, if anything, that save us. And so far, that's what they've been doing. we're doing damage slowly but surely. If our orbitals are as effective as they have been so far, we will win, even though we don't deserve it. And then we'll get 4 items from the chest. Hopefully Guppy's tail will do good work and give us normal chests rather than golden chests, so we won't need the keys that I've been using in the chest in order to get extra items. But if not, well, it was my poor planning. I could still be asleep right now. It's almost noon. I normally would be still asleep right now on a Thursday. We've only taken 1 hit so far, and we've done about half of Isaac's health. I'd say that's a good sign in order for the rest of the fight, considering things would have to go exponentially worse than they have in order for us to take more damage. Like, enough damage to die. Isaac is now in phase 3. Spawning them angelic babies by the dozen, apparently. So many of you. Oh, I walked into that. So that's an extra damage that wasn't supposed to happen. God, you guys need to get out of my face. I guess they're not guys, they're babies. Stop being so many of them. Because, I mean, this kind of... Oh my god. This adds back the bullet hell that was taken away. Alright, we might be able to do this, especially if more don't spawn. If too many more don't spawn. Oh my god. Well, we're going to be down to 1 health. Ah, we can get invincibility. Very close. Our orbitals were the only reason that we made it this far. Angel Room, Sacred Heart? Yes. Full health and a soul heart. As well as our damage being multiplied by 2.3 and then adding 1 more to it. I will take lard. I will take the remote detonator. Just because it gives us 5 bombs. And I'll touch these 2. And I'll be on my way. Yeah, crazy tears now. They would be homing, but we can't have homing tears with technology. Anyway, this isn't as strong as Polyphemus, unfortunately, but it's still very strong, and this means we have a chance at victory. I predicted that Sacred Heart. I saw it coming. I mean, after that many Angel Rooms, it's kind of likely-ish, with regards to Sacred Heart at least. Now we got our recharge. Let's get a triple reroll. I'll take Mr. Mega. Don't really want either of the other 2. Calm down, Daddy Longlegs. Stop that. Really? You gonna give me a chance to damage you? Thank you. I like how I was just sitting there too. Not even trying to kill me. Come on, just go ahead and let me kill you. Unfortunately, the spiders got to me at just the time when the fly would have to kill them, and the fly, unfortunately, doesn't damage spiders. This could be the right way. Pestilence and War, relatively annoying. But we'll make it work, hopefully. I don't know what War's doing, but I'm okay with it. No, stop that. Troll bombs don't help anyone. He'll get knocked off the horse soon enough. And then we won't have to deal with this. That was fortunate that that wasn't close enough. There we go. I thought it would happen there. Are we going to win? I really don't know. We do have that Polaroid invincibility coming up. Should we make it that far? Well, no, we'll get it no matter what unless I pick up a half heart. I'm counting on my orbitals too much. But I just can't stop. They're so good at what they do, as it turns out. Yeah, there we go. If you kill the red boomflies fast enough after they spawn, they still explode like a boomfly. Because I guess that they're attributed as one, and then they spawn and their attributes are changed. Which I thought was interesting. Got another reroll. Let's go do that. Probably gonna get hit, yeah. You don't get hit on the first one, I don't know why, but you get hit on the second one because this game's stupid. I'm gonna take the shears. Don't know if it's the right choice, but it's a choice. Because it seems we're going the right way, so if we have the shears for the Bue Blaby fight, I feel like we might have a better chance. Yep, we were going the right way, fortunately. Just got to kill 3 mini-bosses, and Lust is too fast for us. Okay, we only had to take 1 hit there. Otherwise, it would have been pretty bad. I thought that would hit me, but then it didn't, so everything is okay. Can we beat Bue Blaby? Bue Blaby? Bue Blaby. You heard it here first. What is this? Anarchist Cookbook. No thanks. The tower is the same as Anarchist Cookbook, randomly spawning 6 troll bombs about the room. I guess it's technically more useful. Alright, let's make this happen. Bue Blaby, yeah, that's right. He's a bit harder than Isaac. He shoots more tears, spawns some more enemies. But our damage is much better. And yeah, I think this is going to work out for us. Because we also have the Polaroid invincibility coming up in 5 hits. 4 hits. And the body we spawned from the shears is doing good work. I like calling him Bue Blaby now. It's hard to say, honestly. But it's fun. And funny. So we're gonna win here. Let's use the tower for fun. Yep, there we go. See what we get in our angel room. Miter. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that was good, Santa. Please leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments, and I'll do the ones that I like the most or think would be the most entertaining to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this run. Other than that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.